Yeah, good day everyone. Welcome to the part of creating 3D animation with our mobile device. Yes. So all you need to do is just to head over to your Google Play Store. Yeah, I'm already in my own Google Play Store. So go to your search bar and search Plutagon. That's the app we'll be using. Plutagon animation for app for Android or plus Plutagon. So this is the app here. We click on it. It's already installed on my device, so you can see that's why you're seeing uninstall and open. So probably yours might have been seeing something like install, so you have to install this. So let me just open this directly. Although I've opened this app before, that's why you are seeing it like that, because you might open yours and it might be loading up some things. Yeah, it's different. So this is the first interface it's going to bring to you. No, second interface. After the loading interface, this is the next interface that it will be brought to you. When you are seeing yours, you might not be seeing all this type of untitled. Yes, it's because I've been creating videos with it. So all you need to do is just to come to this plus button, which here you are seeing the create video. So you click on this create video, allow it to load. So we allow it to load. That's it. You can see something like this where you are seeing the red carpets. If you click on the red carpet, that's where you are going to select scene. Yes, that means the red carpet, that's where you are going to select scene. There are a lot of scene here that you can select. As you can see, the one in the back skirt is the one that you are going to buy. That means you have to purchase that. So but the one you are seeing free like this, those are the ones that are free, that you don't need to buy it at all, they are just free. So let me leave that. Then the next thing, when you are seeing this this piece surrounded by this red pointing light like this, so it says no actor. So that's where we are going to add our actor. On a normal Plutagon can only be in a Plutagon scene, they can only contain about 2 actors. Yes, 2 functioning actors, whereby the actor that will be talking, that will be interacting, can be 2. The minimum is 1 and the maximum is 2. It's not that you can use a single actor. You can use a single actor to communicate, just to talk to them, just to serve as presenters. But in this case, when you want to make it interactive or you want to make it drama, you can't use more than 3. Although there might be 3 characters in the scene, 3 or more, or 5, or even 5 characters in the scene. But the reason is that they will be serving as audience, just like okay, let's take a look at what's it called, restaurants. On the normal, you can't be the only one in the restaurant. You and your next person, the second person, can't be alone in the restaurant. So we can add something called extras. So these people will be filled up with that extra seat. But that doesn't mean they will be conversing or they will be engaging in the conversation the first actor is trying to engage with the second actor. So that's what I'm talking about. So let's go to choose actor. You can see I have some actors there that have already been created. So before I move to that place, let me quickly talk about the create character. If you click on create character, that means where we are creating character. Yes, if you click on create character, it still allows you to load. So you can see it brings out an image on toolbar here which says male, female, and randomize. That randomize means to just select individual, to just select randomly. It's either male or female, just randomly. So let's click on male. If you click on male, you can continue to tap on them to generate frequency. So let's click on female. If you click on female, it already generated a female already. So let's click back on male. You clicking on male, okay, then go to this something that look like head. If you click on it, yes, this, if you click on it, you are going to see a lot of head shape, just like this. As you are seeing the head shape, you'll be seeing the what's it called, the color of the body. These are the color of the body. You can make it black, just like a dark man being, or yellow, that's something like this. You can make it like, you can just change the head, anything. Okay, so there's that look like hair type, that's why you're going to give it a hair. So probably this, I'm trying to make an old man, so I need something. So We have female hair too, so you can see these are female hair. So I don't want to, actually the one you are seeing, this one that has like a small sidebar, is actually downloaded, so I can't wait for it to download, so just have to skip it and move to the next one. Okay, I don't want the, these are female hair. I think the male hair or the top. So I said I'm talking about the old man. So this really look like madman, so let me change it to this. This is perfect for you, an old man. So you can also change the hair color. Let's look at the hair color. Changing the hair color, you can choose, let's say, black. Okay, is there black here? Yes, this is black. Okay, now let's choose a mustache. You know, since it's an old man, it can neglect it. It's not a must for you to give it a mustache. If you check these times, it means there is no mustache, but this is also a mustache too. So let's give it old mustache. Yes, we're trying to make an old man. This the one you prefer. We have many. This one really look like the Muslims one, so let me go along with this one and let me give it black. Okay, now let's move to the eyeball. We are trying to, don't forget, we are trying to design our character, so let's give it some eyeball. Okay, let's give it black eyeball. Yes, and the eyelid is not anymore, so you can just give it eye shape. You can use this when you are trying to design a female, you know, to make it look pretty. Yeah, so I'm just going to select number 1, so that's okay. Then, you know, all this you can do the needful. Yes, then you can select mouth too. If you want it to be pink lips, you know, you can give it that way too. Just normal lips, just give it anyhow. So I think that's okay. The next one is to select something called accessories. You see this accessory, we have something like glass, or this glass, you can give it, or you can just, by putting on times, that means you want to cancel it. So you have numerous. So this just look like a earring. You can see earring. It look like a earring as I see it here. You can use this one for females. Yes, that for females, and this one is just like a bow, so you can use it when you are doing female. So yes, this one is just like bow on the nose, headset, just like when you are trying to make a pilot. We have numerous accessories, and you can even buy more. If you like, you can buy more. We have these two, just like scarf, or these what's it called, Indian scarf. Or we have numerous accessories that you can try. We have numerous accessories here that you can try. So I'm just going to give this man and hold glass. Okay, let me leave it like this. Then you can change the color as well. So let's choose another clothes for this old man. Let's choose another clothes for this old man. Yeah, you know, when you're trying to choose your accessories, we have male accessories and female accessories, so they're actually together. They are together, so you have to choose wisely. So this and this. So this for female, you know. So let's go down and find something. Let's just give it this common. Okay, you can choose this really look like a head. I think that's okay. You can see we have shirts, we have different types of shirt that you can select. Yes, and you can also change their color too. Very okay. You have this, we have numerous ones that you can select. Select as many as you want, the one you like. So I think I'm go with this or this. Okay, let me go with this one look more professional, you know, just like this foreign code power, you know. So let's select a perfect trouser, the fitting trouser for this shirt that really look good. So let's select a good trouser for it. We have female down to female waist, excuse me. So let's select the perfect one for it. Just select this should be okay. This should be okay like that. So I think we are cool with that. Here we go. So now you can select the color to go in line with it. So let's just get it black. So the next one is to move to shoe. Let's click on some footwear. We have, okay, let's choose male based shoe. Okay, I think this one is nice, perfectly okay. You can change the color if you want. So let's leave it like that. Maybe like black. Don't let us do color. Let's leave it like black. So now the next one is selecting sound. Yes, we are trying to select sound. We have to, yes, let's look at this marked. Not everyone.
How do I sound?
You can hear the sound. How do I sound? So you can just edit the sound that it can be different.
How do I sound?
So you can make it deeper.
How do I sound?
So this sound is very deeper. So we want some good man. So
how do I sound?
You can select another one. Go down.
How do I sound? How do I sound?
So I think this one is okay. So the next one is just to go to A. Yes, you are going to see any name generated already, so you can just change the name already. So let's say for example now I want to change this name to grandpa. So I will just click on done like that. After clicking on done, so it's really a bit awkward because I'm on data, so it's showing some in-house purchases. So let me give it some time. Yeah, I think grandpa is ready. Yes, grandpa is ready to participate with us in this our movie. So yes, grandpa is ready. So he's just saying loading content. Probably my apologies to you because my network is slow here. So let's just select grandpa. So we've created our grandpa already. Okay, let me choose, let me leave this scene because I don't want this scene. I want a perfect good scene. What grandpa doing in what carpet. So I'm just going to go to, let's say, restaurants or home, probably home or restaurant. So this, okay, I prefer using restaurants or at home. That's okay. You can use home, you can use restaurant, you can use kitchen, anyone you like. So let me just click on restaurant. Okay, so you see this restaurant. Let me quickly this one I'm talking about. No extras. Yes, you can click on extras. With extras, if you click on with extras, that means it's going to be filled up with a lot of people. So grandpa, you can see another one under the grandpa. Before I move to that, with extras that are non-attentive, so you can change that non-attentive to attentive in case you want. That means what it that really implies that you want the people, the extras that are there, the people in that location, to be listening to your conversation, to concentrate. So whenever there is this interaction going on between the two our main actors, so these extras will be showing there in such a way that the camera will be showing that they're actually listening, that they are watching you people. So if you want them not attentive, so that means they will be there, although they will be doing things on their own. They don't need to watch you people. Like they are minding their own business. Let me put it that way. So after this grandpa, you're going to see something on that says to the left at the reception desk. That means that's the position, or that's the location that you want it to be. So let's click on it. You can see something like, okay, let's say round table. You want grandpa to be on the round table, or you want the grandpa to be at the table left side. So grandpa is already seated at the table left side. So let's choose another actor to accompanying grammar. So let's choose female this time around. Female. I think yeah, this read look like the what's it called? The grammar to Mowgli grammar. So let's just give grandpa this ugly grammar. So you can choose the location of that one to sitting right. Grandpa is sitting left. Let's sit right to grandpa. So we are through with setting our act for and setting our stage. The next one is to go to this something that look like video clip. Yes, I think I'm going to explain that in my next video, so stay tuned. Just added it to look at this probably 2020 or 2024. So you click on it, it's going to bring out filter. Maybe let's say black and white. You want this scene to be black and white, so it can be like that. And you want this to be sepia. You have simply put like you want it to be blur, blue, etc. The one you choose, depending on the way you're going to do it. So let's click on let's put the okay. So in case you want to play your video like you just want to see the scene how it goes, you can click on this play button. So I'm gonna click on this play button right now. That is going to do because so we just staged everything. And let me explain this second one too. When you're trying to do this, let's see what it does. If you click on it, it's trying to say skipping establishing shots. So if you click on it, it's going to say establishing shots, moving that this is the position of our camera. As you can see, the shape of it is the shape of a camera. So let's say establishing shots. So when it's established shots, what are you telling me? So let's it means to give you preview of what's going on before they start conversation or communication. So I think that's one. Then let's check on this too. Click this. What was an idea for transition? So that means that how you want this video to impact and how you want it to go out. If you want it to be full to let's see. Next one is to start conversation. Sorry, if this one is for you to add another scene, but first let's make use of this thing and this whole setup to do something important. So the next one we are going to right now is to this one. This next that look like let's see that we want to start conversing with each other. So let's click on it. If you click on it, it's going to access the thing is that you can only choose actor that we have already added to the scene. You can't import any actor outside. Like maybe you want to go and add another actor from another outside this scene. No, you can't do that. It's this actor that you can only use. These are the actor that you can use. So you have to click on them. When you click on it, you're going to see keep woman or grandpa. So if you want anyone you want to talk first, okay. So keep woman. So just click on this play that says right there. I don't think I just type hello Mr. Man, hello Mr. Man. And whenever you're typing, try to make use of your punctuation because it depends on the way your writing skills depend on the way you're going to sound. Sometimes when they need to have full stop and you do not put full stop, they will just see everything together and it might not sound in the ear of your audience. So you have to make use of this. You have to have good writing skills in short. So when you're going to put comma, and going to put full stop, apostrophe, everything, you have to influence these cartoons. They are cartoons that we are doing directly into. You know the right thing. So if you want to hear the sound now, let's look at the first half of the video.
Hello, Mr. Man.
So that's just that. Then you can also do some editing again. This click on it, it's not going to use your own logo. So let me use my own. I don't have a video logo, so let me start. Now, hello, Mr. Man, how are you doing? Let's check that.
Hello, Mr. Man.
Okay, it says no sound was add. Check microphone close. Okay, that means this thing doesn't hear my voice very well. People have been complaining about my voice. I don't know what's wrong. So let me start again. Hello, Mr. Man. Same thing. Okay. Hello, Mr. Man. I think I'm gonna leave this so you should understand you are going to add the sound. I don't understand. People have been complaining about my voice lately, and you people are hearing my voice too. Don't hear, you can make use of your earpiece or your headphone. Please kindly bear with me. So the next one is to look at this. Yeah, let's look at this right here now. If you click on it, you are going to edit the pitch and the volume of the woman speaking. So that's what you're going to do there. So that's that. If you check on this one, I believe you all know this one now. This is how we are going to add our transition in, transition out. So you should know that. The next one is this star. Let's check this star. Click on it. This is where our filter is. That's what I'm talking about. You already know this one too. Field of view. This field of view, how you want it to be. So let's just click on it. You want it to be. Let's see. You want it to be.
Hello, Mr. Man.
I just edit it again. You can see the view. So the way you want it. So you're the director of everything. So
Hello, Mr. Man.
so let's just, you can come back and reset it. Click on reset that.
Hello, Mr. Man.
Okay, like that. So I believe you understand this and start making sure that maybe you should be moving the camera while they're having that conversation. And then maybe the camera should be moving around or moving wide shot. Okay, it should be a wide shot. Please note it that way. So I don't really like that. So I think that's that. I've explained this thing. Okay, let's just add another one more conversation there to make it look perfect. Okay, let's say for grandpa. Oh, I forgot to explain something. I'm going to explain now. Hi, beautiful lady. Okay, let's see. Hi, beautiful lady. Hi, beautiful lady. Hi, beautiful lady. How are you? And you can see I'm putting on my this punctuation mark or this one. I'm putting everything there. So you see this figure it's road neutral. Yes, let's talk about that place. That neutral means the way you want the face or the expression of your character. So if you click on the neutral, let's say this is the neutral now. We are going to see many starting from A, B, C, D, up to Z. So they are actually it's many. Yeah. So let's look for the perfect one. Okay, I said I beautiful. So you have to make use of your creativity to check to choose the the expression. So he's saying hi beautiful. Let's do as if it is waving. Waving. So waving hand. So let's use it that way. Let's start from that one.
Hello, Mr. Man.
Hi, beautiful lady. How are you?
So you see now, hi beautiful lady, how are you? The way it sounds, how are you sound, it's so that it's asking question. If you don't put anything like that, then it's very like confusion and you just say everything rubbishly. It's not going to be clear to what we need. So I think I've explained that. So that's really okay for that. The next one for me is to click on this one that looks like this flash icon. Yes, let me explain that. Then you click on this flash icon. Then select your contact bar. Let's say grandpa. Okay. Maybe you want them to act on something, maybe to ask, to hug, or to slap anyone, when you click on ask, you're going to see a lot of things. Oh my god, I don't know what's wrong. The thing just went off. I'm going to check it again. So as I was saying earlier, when you click on the flash icon, I mean this, so it brings out this. So you select the effects character that you want to perform the action first. Then you click on the acts on display. That's where we want them to interact with each other. So I'm going to go there now. If you click on it, you're going to see some things like Carex, Eskimo keys, first stroke. I'm talking about all this stuff. Yes, those are the things that you can perform just to be to interact with each other. You can click on push, shake. So if you click on, let's say, push now, that means you are telling this thing that grandpa should push the cave woman. So let's play that. So if you change the pushes again and turn it to let's say kiss now. To make the movie more animated and more enticing, let's click on the kiss rejected. If you want the kiss imagine. So let's click on kiss shy. Select anyone you like, anyone you feel that is perfect for your own inspiration and creativity. So I think I've explained that. The next one is to talk about this thing that look like bell or this notification bell. Let's talk about that one too. If you click on it, this is it. That one is just talking about sound. That if you want the sound to play throughout the music, throughout the background of the whole video, you can add sound, some inbuilt sound there. So you can see a lot of sounds, and mind you, let's say for example, this is just a minute sound, just like a, what am I going to call it? I don't know. This sound is not going to play long, or is not going to continue to loop in the video entirely. Just like, let's say for example now, maybe when they are talking about something and one of the characters just burst into a laughter, so you can just click on anyone, or you can just say, okay, let's choose kissing noise. They are about to kiss, so let's just choose the kissing noise. So as you can see, you notice that the kissing noise didn't really have effect. It has its own effects. It's just that you did not see it. And I'm going to have increased the volume. So yeah, it's only sound, so just a little. So you have to add it up. If you click on this place, if you want to move anything up, click on this place. If you click on that place, then you're going to select this icon. If you click on it, then it's going to move up. If you want it to go down, you click on this one, it's going to go down. So you can do this for anywhere maybe you are talking. So let's put it that way.
Hi beautiful lady, how are you?
You can just change it to the one you want. So let's say for example like singer action. So let's just put it that way.
Hi beautiful lady, how are you?
When something is about to happen, you can just use it to add it like that. So that's what I'm talking about. So the next one to do is to talk about this thing that look like music. Yeah, it's actually music though, but the music that you can add are this inbuilt music. You can't import any music from your phone. So the music are already in the app, not the music on your phone. If you want to add the music on your phone, that means you're going to use another video editor entirely. So let me quickly explain that. Yeah, if you click on it, it's going to ask music. This music is going to loop throughout the video you are making. Yes. So if you want it to be something like sadness or loss, or let's say creepy like that, okay, let's click on it. As you can see, it's playing shortly. So we have to move this song. We have to move it here. We have to move it to the beginning. of this conversation. So that's what I'm about to do right now. So you just have to click on this arrow so you get there. So that's perfectly done. So then you can start.
Hello, Mr. Man.
Hi beautiful lady, how are you?
It seems we weren't able, so let me increase the volume of this. What's it called? So let me remove the actions in that, so it's a bit confusing. So let me remove it and let's start again.
Hello, Mr. Man.
Hi beautiful lady, how are you?
Let me change it to something more visible that you people can listen to, because the way the sound is. So let me use this action.
Hello, Mr. Man.
Hi beautiful lady, how are you?
The volume of the song is louder than the conversation that what they are saying, so you can just reduce the volume. So that's just reduce the volume. Then
Hello, Mr. Man.
Hi beautiful lady, how are
go down maybe a little. Let's go down a little. Let's reduce the volume a little. I hope you know where I'm saying the volume. This is where I'm saying getting the volume from. Yes. Then let's start.
Hello, Mr. Man.
Hi beautiful lady, how are you?
You can hear like that, so you can hear us like that. So let's just leave it like that.
Hello, Mr. Man.
Hi beautiful lady.
So it's perfectly okay like that. So the next one I'm going to talk about is this A. Yes, is this A. When I'm talking about this A, is just that you want to add something like text. But it's not that the text, the character will be saying the text. You can make a character to say the text for you by typing the text. Yes, it will show. Just like, let's say for example now, when you are watching a movie where they will be showing 2 months later, it will be written in a black screen, then followed by showing the next scene. This is what I'm talking about. So that 2 months later, you can write it with this A, and if you want it to be recorded by a voice, or you want a character to say it for you, although it will be written, you can do that too. So I'm going to show you that right now. So let's click on that A. After clicking on that A, let's say for example I'm saying a few moments later. Yeah, so that's that. If you check it, you can see it on our screen right here, a black screen saying a few moments later. Let's do some editing here. I'm going to talk about this one after the other. So let's talk about this first. About this is just like how am I going to call it? Just like editing or formatting your text. So if you want it to be this already centralized, this already what? If you want it to be on the left hand side, on the right hand side, or it should be centralized anyway, or you want it to be up, or you want it to be in the middle, or you want it to be down. So those are the things that they are working for. Then click on done. So that's that. The next one is color. The text of your color. You want it to be in another color. So you can just choose anyone you like, anyone you think is perfect. This depends on your creativity. So I'm going to go with white. And black and white really goes well. So the next thing is to select color. Yeah, that's the color of the background that you want. Yes, you can select the color. I think this one sounds okay since it's the color of the protagonist story itself. So the next one, this is it. Let me talk about this. Let's talk about this. This is just the sound, the volume of the sound. Like I said you can select a character to say this for you, although it will be written, so you can select the volume. The next one is this. I believe you all know this, right? So if you want it to fade in or fade out, so that's what I'm talking about. And you also know the next one. If you want the filter to be there, so we don't really need the filter, so we're gonna take it off. So we need someone to say it for us. So like I said you want someone to say it. If you want a character to say it for you, you just have to click on this silent button, this drop arrow. Yes, if you click on it, let's click on it. So these are the character that you'll be seeing, that the character you've created inside your Plotagon. Although all these characters, they are in your Plotagon, but they are not in this scene. Yes, you can use another character that is not in this scene to say it for you, or you can use the character in this scene to say it for you. So I'm going to, let's say for example now, you can see cavewoman here, caveman and cavewoman here. I'm talking about this caveman, so cavewoman rather, cave woman, and you can see grandpa too. Let's search for grandpa to tell you that grandpa are here. Oh, sorry, grandpa. This is grandpa already. So I'm not gonna use any of them, so I'm going to use another person. So let me use Lizzie. Let's use Lizzie. So let's click on play. So let's click on Lizzie.
A few moments later.
As you can see, a few minutes later, if we change it to another person, let's say police officer, I think the sound will be different now.
A few moments later.
So that's adding tick effects, so you have to.
A few moments later.
Let's remove this. We don't want this here. Police officer. We want Scott to say it.
A few moments later.
You can see that's just it. I don't know, maybe it's because it's my next work. That's why it's doing like that.
A few moments later.
Okay, that's a female police officer. So let's just leave it like that. If you want zombie 1 to say it for you too. Okay.
A few moments later.
So that's that or that. So I think I've made my first scene. So this is my first scene. I can make another scene again by clicking on this one. After clicking on this, you can just click on another scene. So that's that. You can click on another scene right now. So it's telling me to watch ads because I don't really have time for watching those ads. So the next one is just to make this video to make it on our phone, to render it on our phone. So that's where I'm going to go right now. So you're just going to click on this button right here. Yes, this button you're seeing right here that looks like something like Dropbox. That's where we are going to right now. So you just click on it. Now you're going to see something like this, save video. Yes, let's talk about this saving video. If you click on this save video, it's going to bring out this pop-up saying export mode, where you're going to see the export. It's going to say export with subtitles. What that simply means is that when you export your movie, all the words that the character are saying, it will be showing under, just like subtitles. Whenever they are saying I'm going to be showing under the word, under the movie. And if you say export with subtitles, that means they're not going to show any subtitles for it at all. You just see the character talking. So I think the best one for you is to choose export with subtitles. So that's what I'm going to right now. I'm going to choose this, export with subtitles. So we'll click on export with subtitles. So it's going to show your rendering process. So I beg you, you don't have to cancel this. Don't cancel it, just leave it like that on the screen till it finishes rendering. And whenever it finishes rendering, you are going to still click on it to do some certain things, just to change the name or to save it finally, because this is just rendering. It's not going to save directly into your mobile device. So you just have to give it some time. So I'm going to pause the video for now. I won't make the video too long. So right now your plot has now been saved. So if you ask me to save out, so you can just go to click on the done. After clicking on the done, so that's that under that. So you just have to go to our what's it called, our gallery. You go and check if the video is already there. So let me just go to our gallery like that. Then you have to wait. That's just video. So you just play it.
Beautiful lady, how are you?
That's under that. So that's all you need to know on that protocol. If you want to do everything under your creativity, that will depend on your creativity. So thank you very much for watching. Welcome to the part of our graphics graphics designing with our mobile phone. Yes, welcome to the S edition, everybody. So the first thing first is to go to the Play Store. Go to your Play Store, go to search button. Under the search button, click on Pixel Lab. After clicking on Pixel Lab, then search. After searching, you're going to see Pixel Lab like this. So it's already installed on my phone. If you are new to this, it's going to bring you to install it. So you are going to install it. The app doesn't cost much, it's about 13 MB or so. It's not that much, and you have 4.2 reviews. So I'm going to click on open right now. So clicking on open, this is what it's going to bring to you as your first page, because you are a starter. You are just starting, you've not done anything. So right now you are going to have a walkthrough in this environment just to know all these keys, what they are used for. you see the my project that is here, this is my project. Let me explain this first. What it really means is, because I've been using Pixel for long now, but not on this phone. So if I click on this my project, I've done a lot of works there. So that's why I'm seeing my project. So because you are new, you can't see anything there because you are new to Pixel Lab, so that's why you won't be able to see anything like that here. Instead, you just see everything like this here. And if you look at this defaults, we have theme. I'm clicking on them, and after that I'm talking about all the things that are here, and I'm just scrolling. So what is scrolling? So we are going to call this like a template. Let's say a template. So we have a template like that, and we have something like empty, that's empty background, like empty template. So this is the last one, empty. So as a graphic designer, so I expect you to use empty because you are trying to design from scratch. So I'll not go with default, I will move to the empty one. So now let me explain everything that is here. I want to explain everything that is here to your understanding. So first thing first is we have this plus button sign. What is it used for? If I click on this plus button, it brings out some pop-up like text, current day, stickers, shape from gallery, and draw. Yeah, if you click on text, you are trying to add text into something. So just click on the text like this. Then let's say happy learning. So you can move the text like this by click and by holding it, then drag. You can move it like this by dragging. Is that taken now? So that's happy learning. And you can also increase the size by just dragging it by clicking on this small thing here like this. So how do we do that? We just drag it like this. Okay, sorry, we drag it like this to increase the size, then we move it to center like this, something like that. So that's text. Now let's talk about the next. I click on the plus again, the current date. So as of today, this is the date I'm recording this video right now. This is the day I'm recording this video. It's going to bring out the current date. So it's the 17th of February 2024. So that's the date. I'm going to click on the plus again. Stickers. There are some inbuilt stickers there, stickers and emojis. We have the stickers and emojis. Yes, let's see. Let's make use of this. Okay, this for example, now stickers and emojis. So this is sticker. You can also increase the size too if you like. You can, so that's stickers for you to do. Then the next one is shapes. We can add shapes to it too. As you can see, this is a default shape. You can click on this drop arrow here to change the shape. Yeah, if you click on this drop arrow, you can click on this. See, we click on this. See, it's okay. Let me change the color so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Let's change the color to black. Okay, so let's click on changing shape again. So as you can see, so this is it. Let's change this again. Okay, so you can change the color too. Let's give this like color yellow. Okay, let me put it into yellow. We have something like gradient too. You can give it gradient color. So let me give it this color yellow. And we have something called stroke width. Stroke width is just like an outline, the edges, the outer edges of the shape. So you can just increase it. As you can see, this is what I'm talking about. That is stroke width. That means the measurement of the stroke. If you lower it, see what's going to be. If you high it, so that's just that. Let me leave it like that. And we have the opacity. It means just like a transparency. If you don't want it to appear too much, or you want it to be darker, so that I can change the stroke color. Maybe you want it to be red, black, white, red, something like that. And we have the blur radius. If you want the stroke to be blur, so that's under that. So let me put down here. And if I click on it, we have from gallery. Clicking on from gallery, that means you are having an image on your phone, like you want to import. You are having image on your phone that you want to import. You can just click on it. Let's say for example, now I want to import this image on my phone. This image is already on my phone. Then click on it. You can see I've imported some image to my design. So don't mind this design. Don't think this is what you are going to be designing. It's just like a learning, just like the simple basics of teaching, just like to apply something there. So this is it. You can also increase the size, decrease the size, enlarge, something like that. Let me just put that one here. Okay, let's put that one here. So the next one is draw. Maybe you want to use your freehand drawing. That's what I'm talking about. First of all, you can select your color. Let's see, color black or color red. Let's choose color red. So that's draw using your freehand drawing. Then we have the pen size. You can increase the pen size. That means to become more thicker. So I'm gonna clear that. You can also increase the smoothness. How smooth is going to be. So that's that. Under that, we have the dash line. Maybe you want to make use of this dotted line like this. So what I'm talking about. Let me decrease the size more. So that's the dotted line. We have the neon effect too. Check the neon effect. It's going to have like just like blur shadow. We have the fade inside too. Maybe that one is just like when you dry rubbish, it's going to feel it. Dry rubbish is going to feel it, so I'm not going to save that one. Okay, so I've cleared that one. So I've explained everything here. Now let's move to the other part, which is the second button here. What is it used for? Now we want to look at, okay, let me skip that for now. Let's talk about this button. This button here is just like a quote button. If you click on it, Pixel have some inbuilt codes here. It has some inbuilt codes you can use. You don't need to rack your brain. You just click on it like this. It's going to add it automatically. So this is a form of text. You can color it too. So I'll be explaining this later. I don't want to go. So that's that. And we have something like this. All these okay, use image from gallery, just like the one that the plus sign is just a shortcut to all this. Use image from gallery, just like the process we add this our image there. It's the same thing. As you can see, but the difference is that it's going to make the image you import as a whole background. As you can see, I cannot move it, but I can only move this one. I can't move this. So which means any image we if you pass through this page to add image to this design, it's going to make that image. It's going to make that image your background automatically, and that's that. Let's say for example, now let me explain this key right now. Okay, I want to explain this key right now. What's used for? This key. Let's say for example, now I've dragged this thing like this. Okay, I've dragged this thing like this, and I don't have the exact measurement back, so I can just like I want to undo it. So to the normal position it was before, I'll just click on this U button. It's going to go back to its normal place. If I move it here like this and I want it to go back here, I want it to go back here, I'll just click on this button again, this button I'm talking about, then it's going to go back there automatically. So that's what that one is used for. And we have something called the zoom button. The zoom button, this is it. It's used to zoom in and zoom out, you understand now? Immediately I click on the zoom button, you can notice something like this, something like this here, and also something like this here. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, which means it automatically add this thing here. You can just, they are all moving just like the vertical and horizontal scroll bar on the computer system. So that's what I'm talking about. You can zoom in. If you check the more I'm zooming in, the more the number is increasing. If I'm zooming in, the highest maximum zoom is 500. So if I used to zoom out, that should be 100. That's the highest maximum zoom out, while the highest maximum zoom in is 500. So let's say for example, now I want to zoom out. Right now you're already in zoom out function, so you have to click out the zoom out before you can edit anything, or else you can't click on this API and be editing here. So yeah, how are you going to do it? Just click on this button here, on the that look like a magnifier. Just click on it, then you're going to stay there, so you'll be able to edit this, edit that. Am I communicating now? So let's say we want to zoom out, we want to go back to the normal size, we want to view everything in a row. This is what you're going to click. Just click on the 500 that was there. After clicking on it, then click on that. It's going to bring good back there automatically. Then click on the magnifier bar. So that means you can continue with our learning accuracy. So we have the next one, which is grid. Let me check time. We have something called the grid. What is it used for? Just like you want to get the accurate I said the grid. What is that used for? Let's check it out. The grid is used for just like getting the accurate position of when designing. Let's say for example you can edit the grid too. So let's say you want it to be more grid. So that's that. Let's see, position should be like 90. So let's continue. I said the grid. What's the grid used for? The grid is used for getting the exact position of an image. Maybe let's say you want to add this image and also another image. Let's say you want to add these two images together and you're not getting the exact position of it. So that's what grid is used for. Grid will allow you to use it like, okay, let me place this here. Let's say we are dealing with this style already. So grid will say, then we be guiding you of how to get the perfect place for it. Then let's say for example this one will also be here. So that's what grid is used for in your graphics. And as you can look at how perfect it is, we were able to match them together, like let them stay beside each other without one above each other. So that's what grid is used for. On the other hand, the next one we will be talking about is the main part, which is this button here. What does it really mean? It serves a great impact when designing. Yes, if you click it, it contains all the things, all the elements you've added into your graphics design. This, okay, let me quickly work on the, what's it called, on the background. I quickly want to work on the background. Sorry, let me work on the background because I don't want this. Let me work on the background. So I don't really like the background. Let me just dull it. I don't want it to appear too much so that you can understand what I'm talking about. I don't really need a background at the moment, so let's just forget about the background. Okay, let's continue our working. Leave the text like that. This graphic designer is wacky, yes, understand the problem. Yeah, I want to drive something. So this is what we are talking about. We've talked about this picture, how we get here. So clicking on this thing, you can see a lot of things. This may be where we want to like page it up, like want to move something up, want to move something down. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. So let's say you want to lock something, you don't want people to see it there when you are designing. So let's say for example you want to hide this picture, this picture. Let's say you want to hide this picture. So how does that go? Click on it, then this is the picture already. You have to let that one. This is the picture already. Just click. You're seeing something like 4 things there. We have padlock. This is what I'm talking about. The padlock, the hide button, the delete button, and this one is just like edit button. So I'll be explaining the 3 one after the other. So you click on the padlock. What does it mean? It means you should lock it. You won't be able to move it. Now you can move this one, but you won't be able to move this way. So that's what, because I did not padlock this, that's why I was able to move it. If I padlock this too, I will be able to move it. So that's that. The second one is hide button. Let's say for example now you want to hide this. Let's say if you hide it, if you click on it, it's already hidden, so we won't be able to see it again for some time. So maybe you are trying to work on something there, so excuse me. So if you click on it back, it's going to appear, and delete means you want to delete it automatically. So as you can see, it's not going to be found. So let's unlock this one and drag it here again. So if you click on this edit, that one is trying to tell you this one stands for copy, this one is relatively size. What you're talking about is relatively size, maybe the width. Oh sorry, I've clicked on something else. Yes, I'm talking about this relatively size. Maybe you should increase it like this, or by height. So that's what I'm talking about relatively size. So that's under that. So if you want to match, like I said, let's say I want to match, let's say for example now I want to add a text into this, say love you, I love you, something like this, I love you. Then click on OK. If you click on OK, the thing is already here like this. Okay, so if you move it, you can see only the love shape is moving, the I love you is not moving. So we want to group it together that we can make it one, so that we'll be able to move it. Okay, so this is our text and this is the thing we want to match together. So click on this one, this button here. Clicking on this button here, click on it like this, click the shape, the two things that you want to match together, then the word I love you, then click on this. If you click on it, then it's going to ask you a question, are you sure you want to match? Click on OK. So as you can see, it's already here already. You can say I love you and the shape is already together, so you can move it together. We've made it one already. So that's what it's used for, that's what it's for here. And let's say for example, now you see this text here, so this dates. Okay, sorry, let me put this happy learning. Let me do something here. This happy learning is at the back of the love. I want it to be at the top of the shape, so I can take this happy learning and drag it up above the thing like this, or do it like this. See now, as you can see, the happy learning is already at the front. So if I move it down of the shape, it's going to be back at the back of the shape. So that's how to do that here. So the happy learning is here already, but we didn't join the happy learning and the I love you together. I believe you can do that right now. So you just click on this place, then match them together, then you can move them too. So we are now having happy learning and I love you. So that's how to do simple graphics design and it's just a smartphone. So I think I've explained everything here, unless this I've explained this too, which is this. I've explained this, I've explained this, only remain this. I'm not explaining this, I'm going to explain this. Yeah, let me quickly dive into that part. Let me explain this. Now let's say we want to save all this thing that we just finished doing. If you click on this save button right now, the save button, yes, see what does it really mean. Clicking on the save button, we bring out the two options, which is the save as project and the save as image. I will explain the both two, but first let me tell you this thing. Whenever you are designing anything, kindly save as project, and whenever you are saving as project, first make sure you know the name of the project you are saving it. Is that taken out? So right now we're saving this as project, like okay, first learning. Okay, let me say introduction, intro to GD. So GD means graphics design. Intro to GD. Let me put that one to capital letter high. Intro to GD. So that intro to GD means like introduction. So I can just come back to this my project to see intro to GD. Okay, so that's intro to GD. Now I can now save as image. Now you want to save as image, you're going to bring a pop-up like this, like okay, JPG and default. What does that really mean? Is what I'm talking about is so let's save as image. Now if you click on save as image, it's going to bring something like this, format and dimension. That's where you want to look at. Let's leave this quick share. That's quick share, what it really means. Maybe you want to share it directly to your social account. That's when you're having Facebook, the Twitter, the Google, WhatsApp, Instagram, Dropbox, and I don't know the T. So then I'm not concerned about the quick share. So let's talk about the formats. The formats, we have the two. We have JPG and the PNG. I will explain the two. The PNG means maybe you are trying to design a logo. Logo are prompts not to have background. The PNG, the word PNG doesn't mean no background. They don't want to have any background at all, making it backgroundless. So you don't want background with them. So that's PNG. And in that PNG, you'll be able to save it. Like maybe you want to use that logo on the other file, you don't need to be removing the background. Just put it there and the background will appear. But the JPG is maybe that one is the real graphics design. You don't care about the background, you want it to be there. So that's JPG. Bible is what I'm doing right now. So we have the dimension. So if you click on the drop arrow here, we have defaults. It brings out the custom, low, medium, high, very high. So make sure you put it in ultra, because to save your graphics design in the very high resolution that people would like, wow. So you can click on save to gallery, so it's rendering your image is already saved, image saved. So then we are having this right now, intro to GD. So if I quit this place now, let's say I move to blank, that doesn't happen, so I can still access it here in my project, then intro to GD. So as you can see, I'm already having the so I've explained everything under this place or under this place too. But let me talk about something here. You click on this thing, we have something called image size. That image size, what does it mean? You know, sometimes you might want to design something like posters, flyers, Facebook posts, and all these things, you have measurements. Just like A4 paper now, you know, we have A4 paper, A5 paper, ID card. You can use this thing to design ID card, in case you don't know. Yes, you can use it to design ID card. So you can just come to this place to increase the measurement. This is 1024. You can just click on 3000 by 2000, so you know, to enlarge it, then click on OK. See what's here already. So what if I say image size? Okay, that one should be 2000 by 5000. So it's going to be in a long format, right? So that's what that one is used for. So that's what's used for. In case you don't know. So I just want to explain that. What else? Nothing much. Then export image, same thing as the way we want to save our image. That's what it's going to bring. So you know, click on save to gallery. We've already done that. So I think I've explained that. It's already 22-minute video. So let me stop here. I will explain the other part in the next video. Welcome guys. Let's continue from where we stopped. I said I want to explain the rest of the things that are here. Well, I've done a lot of things above though, so this is just like a walkthrough again. So let's continue. As you can see, we click on this A. As you know, the alphabet, it means anything like text. So let me go back to plain. Okay, it means text. If I click on this A, it makes sense, just like the shortcut that I press above. It's just a way to add text to your image, so to your design. Sorry, happy birthday. So this is the text. If you look at it, when I click on the text, I'm having text, it's changed. If I click out, this thing is going to change. If I click on the text again, it's going to bring out all this stuff. So these are the properties, these are the things that I use, the tools that I can use to edit the stuff. So if you let's click on edit, you know, to change something there. Now we have, if you want to change the color, just scroll like this and you come to color. If you have color, okay, let's click on red or black. Let's have black. And we have texture. Texture means maybe you are trying to make this thing like another, let's say you want to give this birthday a golden color. Maybe you have the texture on your phone, you can just, you know, select it, or you want to make use of an image. So let's say for example now, okay, let's say for example we are using this right now. So click on the image to select the texture. Let's say you want to make use of this. Okay, let's say you want to make use of this texture, this background texture for our text. Then click on it. As you can see, it has given us the maintain ratio. We can scale it, you know, something like this. Okay, let's reselect it again. I want to do something. Let's say you want to give it this this texture of a thing, this texture of the clothes. Let's see for example now. Okay, see now, if you zoom out, if you zoom in, you're going to see the texture there already. So the texture of the clothes is already there like that already. So that's what I'm talking about. So let's say you want to decrease the size. You have something called size, this T, big TT. So you can increase and decrease the size, increase the size, decrease the size. Is that taken now? So that is that. And we have something called the position. Let's say our text is here. You can click on the position. If you click on this arrow, you all know what this arrow stands for. I believe one says this one says and left, this one says right, this one says up, while this one says down. So that's what they mean. And we have some these things. That one is the move by it depends on the speed you want them to move. I'll particularize everything right now. So let's say you want the text to move like this. It's moving slowly. If you increase this to 20 pixels, it will be moving faster. It will be, you want it to move down, you want it to move up, you want, so that's how to use that. The next one is relative position. That relative position is just like to get the perfect space for you to land. If you click on this, just like centralize in the middle of everything. This one is in the middle. Yes, this one is above. We have this one is the right, this one is left, this one is up, and this one is down. By communicating now, so that's how to do that. That's relative position. I've explained the size to increase the size. Then padding means the left padding and the right padding. Maybe you want to add some text. Let's say, for example, happy birthday to the happy birthday to you. Okay, happy birthday to you. The U has come down like this, and make use of padding to make the U in line with them again. It's not taking out. You can make use of the padding, the left padding, so you can make use of the. That's what it's used for. So that's out of that. Then you can increase it like this to okay, padding. Yes, perfect like that. So color, let's give it the color black back. Let's give it the color black back. You can make use of the gradient too, though. You can make use of the gradient too. Color. Okay, I can't give it colors. I delete the texture. So I have to delete the texture and give it the color. Now let's talk about the opacity. Like I said, opacity means transparency. You want it to be transparent, so that's what opacity means, transparency. So we have something like rotate. If you want to rotate it like this, something like this, so that's what I'm talking about. So that's rotate. And we have mask. That mask, you don't really need that one now because it's not sound meaningful. So mask means maybe you want to create some styling effects of it too, and it doesn't really mean people don't really use that. Now we have fonts. This font looks somehow odd, so you can have some fonts. We have a lot of fonts, so some fonts came with the Pixel Lab. You can just join this. My font does actually you are going to download some fonts online, then you can import it to your graphics. So that's where you can do it. So that's because this font I downloaded it online, so that's why I was able to use it under my font. So that's under that. Okay, if you click on it again, you are still under the A shape. We have something like style. That style means you want it to be bold, you want it to be italicized, and you want it to be underlined, or you want we have something called selection. You can just move. You want the birthday to be only italicized, so that's it for you. I want the U to be underlined, so that's it for you. So that's what the selection part. That means you are trying to neglect other part. So let's talk about the curve. The curve means maybe you are trying to curve it like this, to bend. So that's what it's really used for. So that's that, like that. So we have background. That means background of the text itself. So this is it. We have the background of the text. So let's see. The background is actually applicable to only the text we're talking about. We selected rather. So that's what the background we used for. So we can change. We can use gradient background too for your likings. So the one you prefer. And we have the align. What does that really mean? It's for you to just like maybe centralize it, justify. That's what the text means. You can't really use that one. That's when you're having like multiple text. So that's that. We have the next one, line spacing. You want to space the line, that's what that one is used for. We have the vertical line spacing and horizontal line spacing. That's if you are having many text. Let's say for example now. So let's say graphics, design, is the best skills, something like this. Now let's talk about the line spacing. You see something like this. We're talking about the horizontal line spacing, so that's what I'm talking about now. We have something called strokes. What does that mean? Strokes means just like the outline of it. So you want it to be like this, so that's what I'm talking about. You want the stroke width, this is stroke width. You can increase this and decrease this with the stroke width. So that's what I'm talking about. So let's say let me change the color so that what we are doing can actually make some sense. Okay. Where is the stroke? So we have the stroke and change it to black. Okay, and that design is the best. Okay. I want to explain the align. Okay, we have the centralize, the justify, we have the forcefully justify this. So let's start using it. So here you can increase the size later. So the next one we are having is shadow. Yes, shadow. To give it the shadow, you can change the shadow of it. You can change the distance of the shadow. You can change I don't really like to get shadow. Only when you want to make use of the 3D text. So this shadow, you can create something like this. Something like this. Okay. Something like this is perfectly done. Okay. We have something called the inner shadow too. You can make use of the inner shadow. To give it the inner shadow. Have that too. So we have the emboss. What does that mean? Emboss means to make it like plastic. That's what emboss means. To make it like plastic. Emboss. You can intensify it. Something like this. Spectacular hardness, the view. It's going to add some effect. And we have something like perspective. What does that mean? If you click on the perspective and the enable, so this was it's going to bring, that was how the perspective look like. Let's say for example I'm trying to create something like this. So see now. So that's what I'm talking about perspective. So that's perspective for you. So that's how perspective is being done. So we have something like 3D rotate here. The 3D rotate, maybe you want to rotate it 3D in a 3D manner. So as you can see, it's going to give us, that means you're going to need a lot of shadow and emboss before you can create a 3D effect. So let's make it 3D text. It is the 3D text. We have the perspective and the oblique. So they are of different forms. So let's say we are using the perspective. We have the depth. So let's give the depth a small design, and let's give the depth some color. Let's see, we are giving it red. Red. Let's use something another color. Let's use yellow, like something like yellow right now. Yes. It's okay like that. Then you can now make use of the 3D rotate. We are trying to get this. So this is a 3D rotate. See as it is like that. So you can join this with perspective, with everything to do a mock-up, or this mock-up design that you're seeing. So the next one is 3D shadow. The shadow, you want it to have shadow. That's under that. So see the shadow. And change the color of the shadow. Let's give it like something red. Yes. Okay. So that's that. We have the reflection. If you want it to reflect, like to reflect back, like to really reflect back, and do that too. You can do that too. So we are going to move everything together like this. So that's what I'm talking about. So to reflect back like this. So this is it. So that's that under that. I've explained everything under this text. So I don't think there should be any problem with that. So we can just copy, how to copy to make it double. So make it double in a way. So I don't really need that here. So you can do all that. And this one means to send to back, to send to front. I've explained everything here. So the next one I'll be talking about, let me look at my time, okay? The next one I'll be talking about is this. What does this really mean? So let's go there. And there's that I was talking about stickers here, or imports. You can just import from your phone. Like I said, the place I explained earlier where we are using the plus sign, that is just a shortcut to it. So this, if you are trying to import an image to your graphics, so this is what we are having. You'll be able to move the image like this. I've explained all this, but you can also edit the image itself. How can you edit it? The editing image is also possible with Pixel Lab. So let's say you want to edit the image. This is the image, okay. Yeah, this is the tab of the editing image, okay. Sorry, this is where you are editing the image. Why the other one is for this for text? Why this one is for image or anything you're importing from your phone? So let's dive into it. We have something like this, or we have crop. You can crop the image here, something like this. Yeah, okay, you've cropped the image. You know, we have the relative position too. You know, I've explained this earlier. And we have the relative size. If you want to increase the size like this, you know, instead of you dragging it like this, you can just make use of the relative size to, you know, drag it like this. Drag it like this, then you know, put it at the center. Okay, we have color. That color is not really applicable because it's going to design the destroy everything. So we have opacity. You can try to reduce the bright the transparency of it. We have the after shadow too, so we don't really need that. Texture, I'm not going to explain that because it's going to destroy it. Same thing as color. So let me just click that. We have the color effects. You know, you can edit it. That's what I'm talking about. That you can edit your image too with Pixel Lab. See, the clothes is already changing. Yeah, the clothes is already changing. So that's what I'm talking about. You can already edit it like this. You know, just like instead of you using, you can edit it like this. I'm just going to make some sense. I'm not here to teach you that one. See, the whole thing really makes sense if you check it very well. The clothes really changed, and we will add some things to the images, so you can use that as a form of what's it called, a form of photo editing. Because this picture that we are seeing, that's why I said it, that is a great software that you can use it to do anything, a great thing. I will start showing you some of the things that I actually did with Pixel Lab. Although I'm using the pro version, So let's continue our color effects. We have stroke, the outline. That means if you want to give it the outline. So let's say I give it the red outline, just like to be in a frame. You can use that one too. So we don't really need that. So next, that's for example, we have the eraser. Eraser means if you want to clear something. Yeah, I'm going to explain something like that. Let's say, for example, I want to remove this background. You want to remove the background and of this. You want to remain with this guy. So you can just clear it like this. But I'm 100% sure that you can't get it like this if you are using it this way, because you can't get it. You need to cut some parts in what's it called, in the while you are cropping the picture or you are editing the picture. It's going to cut some part. You can't be perfect. You can't perfectly do this unless the pro. But I'm going to teach you a way that you are going to do it. That is using another app. But then first, let me do this one. As you can see, we've removed the background. Let me remove this stroke. I don't want the stroke there already. But as you can see, I didn't remove the background neatly. So let me just go back to where it was before. So let me leave the what's it called? Let me leave the erase color. You have erase color. So that one is also erasing the color. You can just click on this color picker, or you click on this. Let me click on this to pick where you want to erase. So you are going to drag it. Let's say you want to erase this green part. Yes, going to erase the green parts. Yes, after selecting the green portion of it, then click on OK. So it's going to erase it for you, but it can't erase it properly. So it depends. This is not that they don't work, they work, but it depends on the type of image you are working it with. So we have the rotate. So let's rotate this, you know, something like this. We have 3D rotate too. You can make it in a 3D way by putting it in 3D shape. You can put it in 3D shape too by giving us the depth. Okay, color. There's the color be red also. Now let's do 3D shape. See. Okay, that is here already. It's here. So 3D shape. Let's see, the color is white. Okay. So the perspective too. You can redo the perspective. Okay. So that's just that's the background is cool. That's the perspective. So this is the perspective. 20. So I'm gonna leave that. So shadow, this is the shadow. You want it to have shadows, some shadows in it. So that's the inner shadow. I've explained that. Just like we are giving the text effect to, we have the inner shadow and we have the emboss. We have the emboss to look class. That's just that emboss. So I've explained everything on that. So now let's move to this one also. Let's move to this piece. You see this one, that one deals with the background of everything, the main background. That's what I want you. So I want to talk about this background. So that's what I'm talking about. So the color, if you select the color, you can have black, red, you can change everything. You can also have gradients here. You have gradients here. You can come back to this plus sign. You click on this plus sign like this. You have something like that. See gradient, so you can select it like okay. Sorry. Also, let's say for example now we are color. Okay, you can do something like this. The gradients. Let's change the color of it here. Like okay, let's put this one pink. And let's change this. I'm clicking on these things to change the color. So if I've changed this color to color purple, you want to change this color, let's change it to like yellow to see. I was thinking to teach you color theory though, so click on it. I've already clicked on it, so click on it. It's going to bring out this to them. So we are going now to click on this color. After clicking on this color, let's see, we are giving it yellow. So we have something like that. So if I click on that, so you can remove this thing like this to remove the center of everything. Or remove this, remove the second part. Now I'm talking about the second part. Like this, so we can have, and we have this thing here. Let's see, we have this radio. Those people that are using computer, especially Corridor, they might have known what I'm talking about in this case. These are like fountain view where you have the Corridor, the media, the linear. So it depends. So something like that. You can have something like this, something like this too. Then click on OK. The whole thing has changed. So we've had our own gradient color. So we can then proceed. You have transparency too. Maybe you are trying to work on a logo, like I said, transparency too. Anything you see will be done there already. It's because we have the transparent background. This one is immediately, so you can save this type of thing as PNG. Like I was saying the other time, you can save it as PNG. So let's see, saving it, export image as and it's already automatically as PNG. So you can give it ultra just to see. It's rendering, image is rendering already. So okay, this almost 21 minutes. I'm going to pause the video for some time. So welcome back. We're through. The next one that I was just explaining, okay, is about the image size. That's just like the shape of your paper. Like I said, let's see, for example, the height should be 5,000. This one should be like 3,000. So as you can see, this is what I'm talking about. See something like this, so it's almost like A4. So you should know that. Then this one is image. Maybe you are trying to import paper. Okay, we have some built-in image here too that you can use as a background for your design. So let's say for example you want to write a note, you can just make use of this. Then you start typing like quickly. Today I'm learning something new today by LED Digitals. So sorry, I forgot to save it. Okay, learning something new today by select, click it out. So let's click on okay. So something like this, you can just okay. Let me try learning something new today to be on your line. So that's that. You can do the editings, editing color, size, stuff like that. So you can do the rest on your own. Like you understand what I'm talking about. You understand what I'm talking about. So that one shouldn't be a problem again because we've gone through this again. So that's something we're talking about. So let's go back to your restore the image. But with this from gallery, that means you're trying to make you have some maybe some backgrounds you download online, some backgrounds you really downloaded online that you wanted to do as your what's it called, your graphics stuff. So let me use part of this piece, okay, or let me use this thing that look like logo. Yes, that look like logo. So you have something like this. So let me change the color, something like this. Okay, so let's go back to our editing image. You see that image. Now we have this image as a background. Let's talk about the last part here. That one is used for editing the imagery import. So you can just come to this page to edit it like this. As you can see, edit something like this. Edit the whole your graphics like this. So that's what that one is used for. That's what it's used for. Now talking about to edit the image you imported, the brightness, you can the contrast, just for it to work on the image you pasted. So you must work on the image you created, you import into this. So this and that. So don't mind this graphics design, don't mind it. I'm just trying to use it as an explanation. So I believe that's under that. Like I said, the project, you click on my project, you're going to go back to your, I didn't save this at all, so I don't need saving it. You go back to my project, you see the introduction that you've done earlier in the first video, all the elements were there, then you know how to render it. So that should be the end of the introduction. Next, something like removing the background of the picture. I forgot to add it in another video, so let me keep my promise. I said I want to remove the background of these things. Yes, I want to remove the background so that I can import it here. Well, we are going to make use of another app called the Remove VG. Yeah, this is the app we are going to use, Remove VG. So click on it. It makes use of internet connection. In case you don't know, it makes use of internet connection. So just allow it to load. So like I said, after finishing, click on the upload image. The image you want to remove must be on your phone. So let's say for example this is the Facebook image, something like this. So you're going to this uploading is going to remove the background for you automatically. So just give it for some time. So it's already removing the background. You don't have to give it some time. So let it load. I think you cannot be able to download the HD. So I can only download the normal download, which is 447 by 559 pixel. So if you look at it, the background is already removed neatly. Look at it already. The background is already removed. So you don't have to do it yourself. This one is going to do it for you. So just click on your download. So this is how these professional graphics design with their mobile phone, if you don't know. So let's click on the download, which is this download, because this one is pro for pro, so I'm not using the pro. So click on download. Maybe it's my network. So welcome back. This is our image. Then the image that we removed it with the remove BG is already on my phone. So this is it. As you can see, everything is transparent. So click on it like this. See, you can see that there is a difference in between them. There's a difference. So this one can be used on anything. I should give them color now. Let's say, for example, I'm having a background color. I'm putting on like red here or yellow. Oh, sorry. See, now this one can be used to work on things like in like a real graphics. Now then you can continue your designs, stuff like that. But like this, you have to, you can't make use of the erase color for this because it will damage it. To delete. So these are the type of image that I can be using. And please, when you are trying to make use of image, please make sure you use something called enhancer. So this one cannot be good for my image now. So I'll have to go and make use of enhancer to enhance the image. That is going to look real. All this blur will not be there at all. It's going to be straightened up. So that's what I'm talking about. So that's how to make use of the remove BG. So I'm happy to I promise.
Hello, treasure day is going well. So today I'll be telling you about the secret to color combination. Whereas instead of giving you long notes about this and many things about it, why not give you my own knowledge of this color combination? That is how I go about it as a graphic designer. How do I get my colors? Why not just show you those same things instead of just telling you, because we can actually talk a lot about it. So I'm gonna give you straightforward method now, no long story. So yeah, if you know these things I'm about to share with you and you master them, you'll be a master of colors, like color combination. You get it right. So first thing I want you to know about color is that color represents things. You have to know this. It's one of the things you have to know for you to become for you to get this color combination out. For example, red is associated with power, passion, or energy, and that means if it's associated with these things, it means you can use it to communicate such message. You can use it to communicate the message of action. Are you getting it? So that's it. Color represents things. Blue can be used to talk about security, confidence, etc. So you can use blue to create a message of security, like something is kind of secure, that giving them that sense, because message your graphic design is it's you use it to communicate messages to people. It's not just an act, you get. So you use blue to talk about security, confidence, and so on, while green, you should know this, that green talks about life. It's one of the colors that actually talk about life, and it talk about growth. So there are a lot of other colors represent other things. You can research on them to know them, because you can't be talking about life and using a color that does not even give the message of life about, you get. So that is one thing you should know, because there is something called brand message, brand identity. What is the brand? Well, what is the brand what's the brand all about? What's the business all about? They have their own color. So you get to work with that color. That's why someone will tell you that this is the color. That's why you need to know when you're creating any design, know what what your client wants to achieve with that design, so you will know how best to craft that design. And one of these things you should know is the message, so you can know the color to use. So you must know the kind of feeling you want to create, and then look up the color or colors that resonates with it. Do you get that? Know the kind of feeling, because color represents things. So if you know what you want to represent, Then you research what color can I use to communicate this thing. For example, you want to communicate the message of security, you go look up the color that is associated with security. You can Google search it, you get. So the next thing you must know about color is that color combination is that there must be harmony. So it's the harmony is a principle that touches every aspect of design, like the entire from color, from typography to color combination and all. There must be harmony. So your choice of color combination must be pleasing to the eye. It's not like you are using the colors you use, they are just fighting each other. There is no sense of harmony there. No, it doesn't work that way. So I said the first thing is that color represents things. Then you must know that there must be harmony. So the colors I'm going for, the color combination I'm going for, they must blend with each other. They must agree with each other. They must complement each other. So we're going to be talking about various rules of color combination, and one of them is complementary colors. Yeah, it's just like dressing. Ever see have you seen someone who dress in such a way that is off, that you just know, right? You just know immediately that this not how this person is supposed to put, like, the color is not, they don't go together. This is not how to dress. It's called dressing sense, right? It's called dressing sense. The same thing, just as there's dressing sense, and that dressing sense is the ability to choose colors, to choose clothes that makes that goes together. That means the color of the clothes, they go together, and such that you appear, when you put them on, or you put them on, you appear nice, you get. So I said, just as dressing sense is the ability to choose clothes that makes you look attractive, so also is color harmony in regards to design. So dressing sense is equal to color harmony in designs. Now another thing I wanted to know is that there's something called color wheel. You in Pixel or any design app you're using, you're going to see a color wheel. So that color wheel is actually made up of just 12 colors, and that's what we have here: red, violet, red, orange, yellow, orange, you get. So, and in that color wheel, all the colors you see, they come from these 12 colors. So in that color wheel, we have cool colors and we have warm colors. So you pay attention to this, so you know more about these things. So that's for that. Then I made mention of rules of color combination, right? So yeah, to achieve harmony, you must work with the rules of color combination, and those rules include complementary. I'm talking about the rules of color combination. Now we have complementary color combination, split complementary color combination, analogous, triadic, tetradic, square, monochromatic. I'm going to be talking about some of these, the main ones now. Well, first of all, yeah, so I said there are 12 main colors. 12 main colors forms the color we write, and as seen in the photo earlier. So now I'll be showing you how to use the Canvas color wheel, even that of Pixel Lab. So we'll be doing that now. So you go to your web browser, and the browser you want to use, this is Chrome, and you go to canva.com/colors/color wheel. So canva.com/colors/color wheel. So it's going to show you this. So it's going to show you this. So we have this. So this is Canvas color wheel. It's pretty easy. In another video, I actually explained this, how to go about it, but I was showing you some of like what you need to know about it. So I said we have different rules of color combination. We have complementary. So this Canva color wheel, it actually makes it easier for you. So all you have to do is just set it. So we have complementary, monochromatic, analogous, triadic, tetradic here. So what you just need to do is set the one you want. First of all, you select the color. This number one says pick a color, so you are going to select the color you want. Let's say we want to talk where your color now, your choice of color now is yellow. The choice of color is yellow. If you don't know if you know the color code, all you just have to do here is type the color code here. But if you don't know the color code and you are just coming here to select the color, that's fine. So once you select your color, next thing to do is choose the color combination. So like I said, there are about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 color combination here. So you select one. Once you select the one you want, it's going to give you the result. So this is complementary now. It has given us two colors that go, a color that goes with the color we have selected. It's kind of cool, right? So all you have to do is to copy the color code and then paste it in your designing app. Now that is for that. So let's quickly talk about these colors so you get the idea. So these color combination, the complementary says two colors. It says two colors that are on opposite sides of the color wheel. That's complementary. So in case you don't want to use, like, just what about if they don't have that feature where you can just select the color, you just select the one you want to do complementary and it gives you the result. What if you don't have that? So if you know this, that's how you're going to get it. Say two colors that are on opposite sides of the color wheel. This combination provides a high contrast and high impact color combination together. These colors will appear brighter and more prominent. So you say two colors that are on opposite side of the color wheel. For example, now you see these two colors now. So let's say we are on Pixel Lab now. So this is the color, this is the color wheel. So let's say I'm selecting this color now, let's say I have this and I'm going for that complementary color combination, and I want to add another color now. What I do now is take this one now. So it means if this is the one I'm using now, opposite side would be this place here. So you can just use that as a guide to get it. Or for example, now you took you selected this one and you are looking for another color. What color will go well with it? All you have to do is you take this one and then opposite side will be here. Which side will be here, and then we have this. You're seeing it. You are getting colors that complement each other here. Now that is for complementary color. But remember, I said if you don't want to go through that, you can just let's see something. Let's confirm something. So we got this right. Now let's say this is the color we took. Now let's see if we are on point. So this is the one we took now, right? So let's come here and paste it. We have this. So you see, so we are on point. We got it, right? So it's the same thing. We got it. So you see, it's actually cool. You are able to do it yourself, right? So the next one is monochromatic. Now this is pretty easy. It said 3 shades, tones and tints of one base color provides a subtle and conservative color combination. As for that, so we are going to, when you are taking it this side, you are adding you are creating tints of that color. I explained it in the other video. When you are taking it this way, you are adding shades of that color because you are adding black. So the other one you are adding white. So let's say we are adding shades of that color now. Like as you can see here, it says 3 shades, tones and tints of one color base. Say we have this, your main color, this is your main color, right? No, this is your main color, right? So we are adding shades of that color now. We have this. Now we can add another one. And take it even, still add more shades to it. And we have this. But it's the same color, but we created a monochromatic effect of it, or it can be this way. You have this, and then you had tints of that color. You have this, and then you have this, and then you have this. So the same thing. So the first one we did shades, the one of shades. The second one we did the one of tints, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's try it with the Canva color wheel. Let's try it with the Canva color wheel. So we come here, and then we put the color we want. We put the color we want, and then we select the one monochromatic. So we're gonna have this. So you see, that's the first one we did, which is this one. Are you seeing it? But you can do more than two. You get the gist. You can do more than two. All right. So the next one is analogous. Analogous, you said 3 colors that are side by side on the color wheel. 3 colors that are side by side on the color wheel. We have this one. Then if we want another one now, then I have this one. I have this one. Good. And then you can have this, or better said, you can put it this place here. You can put it this place here. Then we have this. I have this kind of color combination. So they are side by side. So that is for that. Then try the 3 colors that are evenly spaced on the color wheel. This provides a high contrast color scheme, but less so than the complementary color combination, making it more versatile. And so we said 3 colors that are evenly spaced. So if we have that first one, if we have this now, if we have this, let's say we want one here. Okay, let's say we have this now. It's kinda trick, how I put it, that getting it to work like this, because we're actually trying our best to get it with Pixel Lab. Since there's no way you are just using your eyes to get it. So if we are like some part that may differ from that of the Canva, just know we are trying our best to get it. So let's say we have this one now, and then we want to take the other one. So we have something here, we have something here, and here. I'm just using this guide because it's easy. So we have a color like this. Now let's see if theirs would be like this. If theirs would be like this. So let's see. Okay. Try Dick. Good. Even if you don't get the exact one that the app would, the Canva itself would give you, it will still be helpful to you, because you will still get a close result. Because if you say you want something like this now, let's say this one is the main one now, we have this, then we want something else. So we have this now, and then I can just put it somewhere here. I can just take it somewhere here. If it doesn't work, you try it again. I can say, let me put it here, and I'm going to get nice color combinations too. So you just have to try. I don't want this video to be long, but you get the gist. But then if that one is too difficult, it's not difficult to, they have to practice it, then you can just make do with this the website. So the last one here is Tetradic. So he said 4 colors, so you get just from having the one of 3 color. You can use, I don't have to go and show you now to get it with Pixel Lab. You just know how to do it. One with just easy ways are like the one they did here. Now one you put one here, one will be here, one will be here, one will be here, one will be here. You get, yeah. So well, if you are doing it, let's say you want this one now, one will be here, one will be here, then you put, you get, it will be kind of not square. Those squares still work. Can use square to get the color combination. So one here, one here, one here, one here. I don't want this to be long because we still have other things to cover now. So but you get the gist. That is it. This angle will make you understand it, this placing. So focus on this. You can screenshot this complementary color. You see the line, the split complementary, a form of triangle, the analogous like this triadic triangle, full triangle, then tetradic, we have like a rectangle, then square, you see a square but rotated one, then we have monochromatic. So this will help you understand it, so you can actually use Pixel Lab to do it yourself. Next thing I want you to know about color is that so we talk about the first one, color represent things. Then we talk about what do we say next? Before we talk about the color, we talk about harmony. Yeah, and now I'm telling you, stay between 2 to 3 colors. Stay between 2 to 3 colors. Shun that temptation of wanting to use more colors. Now, just as with font, it's best you stick with just 2 to 3 colors so as to arrive at harmony. When colors are much, establishing harmony becomes difficult, especially for the beginner. And the opposite of harmony is conflict. So you don't want your designs to be your colors conflicting. It doesn't make sense. So just pick at most 3 colors with good contrast. That's why you have to follow the rules. You will get good contrast. Yeah. So if you think your design needs more colors, I can't work with 2 or 3, my design needs more colors, not that you should do that, but if just in case in a particular design, let me just add more colors, good, this is what you do. If you think your design needs more colors, try to use darker and lighter variations, that what I call tints and shades of that color. Okay, this is what I mean. Now we can stick with the same color by coming here to just use tints. This is adding shades of that color, this is adding tints of that color. The colors to be counted when we say just stick with 2 or 3 colors, this amount of color we're talking, it includes your text, your shape, the color you use for that text. It's not like the one you use for your text, we don't count it. It's only the one you use for background. No, you count everything. Yeah, now black and white are major colors, not unique colors, so we don't count them. So we don't count them. Yes. So one trick is using white and black and then adding 2 to 3 more colors. So you can use white and black if you want. Yeah, most designs carry white and black, then you can add 2 to 3 more colors you want if you want more colors. So you get, so then contrast in color. Light background color go with dark text color. Dark background color go with light text color. Don't go dark, don't go with dark, light don't go with light. Well, this is what I mean. If you are taking, let's say we are using let's say this color is our background color. Let's say this is our background color, this is a light color, right? So if I'm using, let's say I'm writing something now, good, let's say we have this now. Let me just change the font. Let's say we have this now, okay, let's say we have this now. You see that this color, this black I use, it's kind of dark. Okay, this is dark, you see it goes well now. Yeah, when I'm talking about dark, I'm not saying I'm not saying black, but I'm talking about shades of that color. Like this now, this is dark, this is dark, you get. It doesn't mean it's black color. This is dark, yeah. But these parts, these are light, lighter variation of that color. So this is what I mean. So now these two go as well. Now what about if this is what I selected? Something like this color. I'm coming. So this color. Let's say this is what I took. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. or this is what I took of this color, and then I'm taking this. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't really make sense. So if your background is light, you took a lighter color, the text must be a darker color. Then if the background is dark, then your text should not be, you should not use dark color for your text. You should use a lighter a color with like a lighter color. That's what I mean. So let's say we have this now, and what you should do now, let's say good, you have this now. Okay, all right, so we have this now. You don't want to be using a dark color like this. All these are dark colors now. Rather, you want to ensure that the color like comes out, like you're using lighter a lighter variation of that color. You see these ones, I'm just showing you something, but it has, for it to come out where it has to be a lighter color. So I said light background color go with dark text color, and dark background color go with light text color. So how to get color combination ideas. See, my number one secret, I said this is something I use, so I'm telling you what works. I'm not just telling you the general idea, what works, at least the ones I've picked and I'm using. My number one secret of successful color combination without using canvas color combination is studying the works of other designers. I don't really use canvas color wheel much. Yeah, the what I do most, my number one secret is I study the works of, remember I say study designs. So one major thing you look at for when studying designs is color harmony. I say color harmony is talking about color combination, the combination that works, because you can combine different colors that doesn't work. That is color combination, but it does not work. It's not color harmony. So color harmony is a color combination that works. So did the designer's color combination work? If yes, take note of those color. What I do is save that very design. So one thing, a design may not be really creative, maybe just, but if the color combination is great, I can save it because of that. So I'm not just looking at this person did no, I'm still looking at the colors. So that's what you do, study colors. And what is means is when you do this, you don't necessarily need to go back to start looking at the works you save to get color ideas. No, as you are studying it, you are registering it in your head, such that when you are working, you just know, yellow and blue can go together, yellow and black can go together, red and white can go together, that kind of thing. So now you don't just save them to go look at them when you have a design to make. No, the actual purpose is to study it such that the knowledge of that color harmony becomes a part of you. That was what that's what I just said. You get? So when you are designing, you are naturally aware that yellow can harmonize with black. Are you getting it? So that's it. So getting inspiration from nature. Another way you can get color combination, color harmony, is that your environment is filled with design ideas, and one of these design ideas is color combination. See, you can look around you to get concept for your design. I'm not just talking about color combination now, like if you are complaining, ideas are not coming, just take our time to study your environment. Look at your environment, notice the nature, notice things around you. You get, and you are going to get ideas. When designing, first thing you do is to sketch before you start designing. So you sketch, so all you have to do is open your eyes to see these color ideas around you, to see these design ideas around you, including color combination. God is an artist, and an artist. So you can search how you can look you can look at nature to get color ideas. Even buildings you can see, because they're not gonna paint a building with color combination that does not work. So all these things, they give you color combination ideas or inspiration. Now these are sites you can use to get more about color. The first one is what I used earlier, what I showed you, that is www.canva.com/color/color wheel. The second one here is for color palette. Color palette simply refers to a combination of colors. If you want to get color, the colors, set of color, they are still related though, so yeah. So color palette. The other one is colors, to meaning of color. At the beginning of this presentation, I talked about color representing things. So you can use this link to know the meaning of certain colors. www.canva.com/color/color meanings. Now the last one here, you can actually use this color palette generator to create color combination in seconds that match your selected image. Alright, so this is it. So it says here that the easiest place to get colors from your photos. So it said, do you want a color scheme that perfectly match your favorite image with color canvas color blah blah blah. You can create color combinations in seconds. Simply upload a photo and we'll use the hues in that photo to create your palette. So you look for I think a photo. Now let's see something. You look for a photo, particular photo. Okay, so going to select this one. So you see it gives me color combination, so I can work with this now. You can also use this to know the color combination, the exact color code for the colors the designer used. So like this, now we get the color combination from this design. All you have to do is to copy it. You copy it and then use them. You can't copy all of them at once and go and paste it. You have to, except you want to copy them and then you are erasing that would be work. So just take them one by one. Just copy this one and take the color, come back again, copy the next one, like that. So yeah, so let me try this. So we have this. So it actually takes the color combination from photos, so it's actually cool. So yeah, alright, so that's all about color combination, and if you will do this and practice this, you won't struggle with getting colors you get. Now let me quickly show you something about gradient. So when we talk about gradients in design, we are talking about a gradual blending from one color to another, color transition. So if you want to create gradient color, you go to gradient here, and then you select it. Then this first one, you give it the color you want. Remember, it's color. I already talked about color combination, so you must use color. So let's use complementary color combination here. So we take this one, and then we come here and take the color opposite it. So remember, it's this one. So we're going to take a color opposite this one now, and then we have this. So we have this. So okay, so you can use the other ones here to change it. Now if you don't like this color combination, what you simply do, remember, if we have this, you just use the color combination that works. So this works well. You see, this one works well. So yeah, so you select the ones that work. So this also cool. So this gradient color, so you can use it to work as well. This is different from, not really different, but like having a color like this and then coming to create this kind of transparent gradient color, where one is, I made a video on this already. when you can do something like this. This also creating ingredients too, right? But that one is they are together. All right, so yeah, and I trust you learned something, right? So yeah, see you in the next video.
Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'll show you how you can design this professional birthday design in minutes. Alright, so I'll show you can get this exact shape designed with just Pixellab. So I didn't download the shape, I made this shape using Pixellab. Alright, so if you are just joining us for the first time, kindly subscribe so you can get updated on my video tutorials. Any video tutorial release, you can get updated. You can be the first to receive the notification. Alright, so let's get started without wasting time. I have to take this, and then I'll head to my grid, and then I will set up the grid. Okay, so I think I'm good to go. So what I'll do next now is to head to shape. Okay, if you want to get this exact grid, so this one I used 79, and this I used 25, and for this I used 11, and this one I used 88, although you can use any values for yours. So I just used this when I was creating mine. All right, so the first thing I will do now is to head to shape. So I'll click on shape. Okay, I've actually changed this color earlier, so okay, let me return this to the normal color. Okay, so I'll head to shape, and then I'll choose a shape. So I'll activate this so I can get this aligned with the grid. So once this is done, I'll just change the color. I'll change this color to black. All right, okay, I'll make sure it's aligning with my grid, and then okay, so I'm good to go. So now the next is to reduce the radius to 50. So this should be 50, and then the next thing I will do from here is to import another shape. All right, another shape, and then I'll use it to close up on these parts. Okay, then I'll change the color to black as well. All right, so I'll pick another shape and I'll place it at this side. I'll bring it closer, so I will just cover one side of the design, and then I'll pick the black color. All right, so as you can see, I've achieved this. So what I will do next now is to get my other design, my other something. So I'll just pick this, I will copy this. All right, so and then I'll return this to the initial radius, which is 0, and I'll bring it closer here. So I'll click on edit so I can align this. Okay, and align this together with this. It's already aligned. Okay, so now return this to 50. All right, so what I will do from here is to go to stroke. Now enable the stroke for just this one, and I think 2 is perfect. So once I'm done, I'll take it to the back of the other ones I have made earlier. So as you can see. All right, so the next thing now I will do is to merge the first one, which is this one. So I've merged this, so I'm left with this and this. All right, so what I will do next is to pick another shape, black, put the color black. Okay, so make sure it's black and not anything related to black. So I'll make this black, and then with this exact this, and I'll put it here. I'll bring it here. Okay, put it here. So I extend it outward a bit because I want to erase some parts. Okay, so I'll come back here, and I'll extend this outward a bit too. All right, so let's see. Okay, so I think this is looking good. All right, so what I'll do now is to match these ones and then the last one together. All right, so from here I'll head to erase color and erase. Okay, so I'll click on this to pick the black color because I need the white, so I'll just erase the black. All right, so just take your time and follow my steps and you get all this done. So as you can see, these two things are separated now, as you can see. All right, so I can just enlarge this to give it a space, as you can see. So I'll make sure it's balanced and aligned with okay. All right. So once I've gotten this, the next thing I will do here is to pick a circle, and then I'll reduce this to the minimum size, which should be this. Okay,